Okay, happy Saturday, everyone. We're making mango pineapple salsa. So you're going to need 1.5 pounds of tomatoes. Green tomatoes, red tomatoes, or you can use what I'm going to use, tomatillos. Your preference. They have to be cored and chopped, 4 cups worth. 3 cups of chopped pineapple, 2 medium mangoes peeled and chopped, a large onion, a large red pepper, jalapeno, sugar, lime juice, cider vinegar, fresh ground ginger, garlic, salt, and that's it. So those are your ingredients, and we'll start the process. So what do I always tell everybody before we start cooking? Get your pot going for your cans if you're canning. So right now I got my water boiling, or getting ready to boil. And this recipe actually makes 4 pints. I am using half-pint jars, so I'm making 8. They're so much better because they're smaller. You can give them away in little doses. Okay, anyhow, let's start. Okay. Tomatillos cut and chopped. Okay. Pineapple cut and chopped. Mangoes cut and chopped. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Okay, red pepper, sweet red pepper, cut and chopped. Okay. Jalapeno peppers, optional, of course. These are mine from the garden. I'm using 1 green one. And that's it. Okay. Sugar. Okay, what was the sugar? 1/3 of a cup of sugar. 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. It was 1/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar. What else? Oh, grated fresh ginger. It said 1 teaspoon. So, you know me, I hate measuring, so I'm just gonna, it smells so good, I'm gonna put a little extra in. So, just put what you want in there. Okay, 2 cloves of garlic minced. You know I did more than that. Okay, salt. Teaspoon of salt. Okay, so let's do 1 teaspoon of salt. Whatever. Okay, and I forgot my onion. These are homemade onions from, listen to me, homegrown onions from the garden. Okay, that's it. So, I'm going to take this, and we're going to mix it all around, and now we have to cook it. So this all has to cook before we can can it. Oh God, doesn't that look so pretty and good? It smells delish. You can use cilantro, which we're going to be using, but not if you're going to can it. If you're going to can it, you can't use it. Making a batch for tomorrow, so I'll use that for tomorrow. Okay guys, so like I said, make sure you start your canning process. So I've got my big pot going. All of my jars are in. And like I said, I'm doing half-pint jars. So, this size. So it's perfect size for canning salsa. You know you never go through a pint, or at least I don't anyway, at 1 serving. Okay, the other thing you have to do is get your lids and your tops boiling, so that's in. Got all that going. Okay, so it turns out the salsa is not going to take as long. So you're literally going to put this on the burner. You're going to let it come to a boil. Okay. Once it comes to a boil, you're going to reduce the heat and you're going to simmer for literally 10 minutes. That's it. So after it simmers for 10 minutes, you're going to take it out and you're going to start the canning process. So once we ladle them into the jars, we're going to put them back in the canner again, once you put them back, after we put the lids and everything on, once we put them back in the canner, you got to let it come to a boil again. Once it comes to a boil, then you start your timer, and you only have to process for 20 minutes, and then that's it. They're done canned. So we'll come back when it's boiling. Oh, these lids, I tell ya. Now that they're jarred, they go back in the canner. Okay, once they go back to a boil, let them boil 20 minutes. Okay, so I forgot to take a video after they were done. So all of them were done. This is them. So there was 8 of them. However, all my lids popped except for one. So I decided the one, if you push down on them and they don't bounce back, they're good. So let me just grab, oh, where's the one I stuck in the fridge? Oh, here it is. I just want to show you real quick. So this one, you hear that? That means it didn't seal. So it doesn't mean that it won't seal. You can leave it for 24 hours. But to be honest with you, I don't feel like risking it. If I leave it out and it doesn't seal by tomorrow morning, then this is pretty much no good. So I'm just going to throw it in the fridge, use it first, no big deal. And I still have 7 cans. So once they were done boiling for their 20 minutes, I take them out, let them sit on the counter, and then you're good to go. So, hope you enjoyed today's cooking show. Have a good night.